This is not an update we ever thought we would have to share, but if you've been following our journey restoring Seabird, you've been part of this adventure with us from the beginning, so I only felt right to share this with you. When we bought Seabird for €1, knowing she had been abandoned for 15 years and was almost ready to be scrapped, we knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy. Restoring an old sailboat and bringing her back to life was always going to come with challenges. And it did. There were long days, unexpected problems, plenty of moments where things felt overwhelming, but through it all, we kept going because we believe in the dream of bringing Seabird back to life and sailing her again. What we never expected was the biggest challenge wouldn't be on the boat. When you're healthy, you take things for granted. You wake up, you work, you chase your dreams without thinking about it. But sometimes life has other plans. So right now, the project has changed. Only a little, but for the moment, it's not Seabird that needs fixing, it's one of us.
Yep, and that is me. I'm a little bit broken. As a lot of you might already know, and if you don't, well, this is the time to update you. I've been having some health issues. I don't think I've actually been honest talking about for how long I've not feel good. It's been about a couple of years now. But I went to the doctor. They found a nodule on the thyroid. First I had an echography. They saw something that was suspicious and they were like, we need a biopsy. Biopsy came back and they sent me straight to the surgeon, and she was like, this is not looking good. There's very high probability that it could be cancer, but my recommendation is just take half of the thyroid out, then we can test it, because if it is not cancer, you can keep the other half and maybe you don't need medication for life. So I thought that was, you know, a good point. As much as I could, I would rather not have to be taking medication and let my body do its job. But
No.
yeah, the results after the surgery, the results came back and it was indeed cancer. Positive for cancer. We thought initially this was gonna be much faster, much easier.
Like a boat refit.
No, but we actually, like the first surgery, it went alright. It was 2 weeks ago. So right now I just have half of the thyroid.
Wave, my love. Hey, Marina, sleeping as per.
Not anymore.
Yeah, she'll wake now. Check out the size of the cup.
I haven't even looked at it. I don't want to know.
Pretty gnarly. Ooh. Oh, here though. Oh, they say it will. Yeah, maybe they'll get a little sticker with some animals on it. Some cartoon characters. How you feeling, honey?
I felt better. But I'll be okay.
No, that you will. Got a little tub of fruits puree. Get a hairnet. Ivy.
I bet I look really beautiful right now.
Honey, say that again.
I bet I look really beautiful right now.
You always look beautiful to me, my love. Marina's not feeling well, so they're keeping her in overnight. Check out this though. She's got a TV. We don't even have a TV in our hotel. Yeah. Remote control the works. How you feeling, Cutthroat?
It's just the drugs. I don't do drugs, so when they give them to me, I don't feel well.
Lesson in life. If you do drugs, you're better in the hospital.
Yeah.
Back at the hospital. Wave to the camera, my love. Yay! We'll get there. We're probably going to have to stay a few more days in the city, but we'll be alright. I'll play nurse, put on my little penny.
We booked a hotel for 2 nights, and we were like, yeah, 2 nights, we'll go back to the boat, but no.
It was a week.
Yeah. After 2 days, I was like, I can't go to the boat. I don't feel good like this.
So it was pretty good. It was kind of the trial run. So
for take 2.
yeah. So take 2's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So unfortunately, they have to open up again.
But they've already got a pencil mark on where to cut.
Yeah. I know it's, you know, good prognosis. They say, and I've read a lot and people have told me, if you have to get a cancer, this is the one to get. Yeah. And somehow that has to make me feel better. And it doesn't. I know other people have it worse, but I've never been a fan of, you know, making yourself feel better, thinking that someone else got it worse. I live what I live and I feel what I feel, and it's not something that, you know, is upsetting. But it's got a solution, so that's great news. And I just have to deal with the next few months going through it. Second surgery in 2 weeks, take all the thyroid out. After that I need to recover, and then they will give me a radioactive pill, which is a little scary, kind of cool as well, but more scary I would say. And then a pill for life, which I know a lot of you have already told me that you take, and it's all good. I know it takes a little time to adjust the levels of your hormones, and it might be a little bit rocky for a few months, but yeah, that's what is going on. It's always positive. It doesn't matter what's going on, it's positive. But I would also say, you know, he's not the one who is sick. It's always harder when you're the one who is going through it. And I'm positive in general, but I've been better. Sometimes I feel a bit down. I don't want to play like this is not being the victim. In fact, I don't like talking about me. I've been more of a listening person than sharing what is going on with me for reasons I'm not going to explain here. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling a bit down about it, but I'll be okay, and I know that. I know I will be okay. A lot of you also have said, you know, don't worry about us, just get well, look after yourself. But we can't stop making films because if we stop, we don't, you know, we don't earn the money. So
it's more than that, I'd say. It's not just about the money, it's
we need to keep going, but it'd be nice to, you know, be like, okay, I'm taking a few weeks off, but it's not possible either, even if I wanted to.
And I also find the boat work some kind of soothing, so I enjoy it.
But
when I stop doing the boat work, it's
but I'm the one who edits the videos.
Yeah, I could edit a video.
So thank you to everyone who has been supporting us and, you know, asking about how I am, how it all went, because it's hard for me being here without my family. And you're kind of a family for us.
Yeah, I don't think people fully understand the situation we're in. We're in a foreign country.
Yeah, with foreign doctors.
Yeah, our parents all live in foreign countries.
Yeah.
Like your parents live in Spain, my parents live elsewhere. Not even in England, so we're very much nomads. And when you get ill, all you want is to be at home. But sometimes it's just physically not possible. So I know there's often been times that I'll get ill and I just want to go home. Mum, I'm ill. Look after me for a week.
And also, you know, being on the boat when you are on the hard, when you are feeling a little bit, you know.
Up the ladder.
Yeah.
200 metres for a peak.
Yeah.
The list goes on.
So expenses, you know, with hotels, not having our family, like all these things make it a little extra difficult for us. But as I was saying, having you is a plus, and we're very grateful.
We actually need the videos as much as you guys need them.
Yeah, but we know you understand if we don't get a lot done in the next few weeks.
No, but we have got quite a few interesting projects coming up.
Yeah, Stewie's been working a lot, and
That's working.
I know it's a bit more pressure for him.
Be less pressure if companies would deliver the right goods, but that's a whole different situation. And I'm not talking about now.
But anyway, thank you. I think we explained everything. So yeah, you're gonna see what's going on. So we thought it was fair to share, you know, why. If you wanna support the channel, the videos, and what we are doing, the best thing you can do is like all our videos, comment,
and just keep watching,
subscribe, and just keep watching with us and following along.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you, and see you Friday.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Toodaloo.
Bye.